everyone, so I'm back today with another She Speaks Out series, and this one is going to be on insecurities, fears and phobias that I basically have. Yeah, this is going to be quite a, an interesting video because I'm going to share some insecurities that I have had in the past and some that are still quite current, but yeah, it's just one of those things. But if you guys do enjoy this video, I would like to find out maybe some insecurities, phobias or fears that you lot have as well. So you can comment them down below, or if you have a YouTube channel, you can make this video and just tag me in it and I'll be sure to watch it and check it out. So firstly, I'm going to start with insecurities. So one of my insecurities that I've had for a very long time, something that I've lived with since I could actually see what it looked like, with like memory wise, is my hands. I don't like my hands, let me not lie. There was a point in time where I actually hated my hands. Like when I say I hated them, like I went to the doctors about them. Like I felt like they were disgusting, like they were horrendous. They were literally the most foulest thing on this planet. And the thing is, on my hands, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to show it to you because I am still insecure about it. So sometimes in my videos you may see that I may show my hands, but very quickly, because I don't want people to actually like focus on it, kind of thing. But yeah, that's an insecurity that I have. I kind of have, like, I don't know what it is, but a lot of people always say to me, oh, were you in fights when you were younger? Were you a hard nut? Did you used to beat people up? No, I've never had a fight in my life. And it's a thing where it's affected like my knuckles and stuff, but I don't know what it is. It might just be like excess skin on my hands or something, I don't know. It's got to the point where I was so insecure that I still think about it now. It's like, oh my god, like, right, one day if someone proposes to me and he wants to put the ring on my finger, and then I want to take a picture and like put it on like Instagram or something, and I haven't got nice hands, and it sounds quite sad, like you're thinking it's just hands, but I feel like your hands is something that everyone sees one way or another, when you're signing something, when you're writing. Even got to a point where like I'll be in the library and I'll be on the mouse, and like there's a way that I would like have my hand positioned on the mouse because I don't want people to look at my hands. Yeah, it is something that I've been battling with for a very long time. I wouldn't say it's as bad as before, because it was a thing where it made me cry, but now I'm kind of getting over it a little bit. Like I've kind of found ways to make my hands maybe look a little bit better, such as painting my nails, kind of just to like take the focus away from my hands. So yeah, that's one of the insecurities that I have. Another insecurity that I used to have that I actually have embraced now is my skin tone. So for those who may know me, and those of you who are watching, you can tell that, well, I don't know, this lighting's kind of making me look a bit different, but I am a dark-skinned girl, like many others out there, and being dark-skinned used to be looked down upon. Yes, I know, it sounds crazy. Dark-skinned girls are beautiful. All skin girl, different shades of black, whatever you are, is beautiful, but if you were dark skinned, you were looked down upon, like, ugh, your skin's ashy, your skin is dark, like, you're so dark skinned, like, ugh, like, that's what I used to get. A lot of people used to be like, oh, she's so blick, man, like, bro, she's so. And that's something that used to affect me a lot, especially in secondary school. Like, it was very hurtful for people to, like, even black, and it was mainly, I'm not even trying to be deep, but it was black boys who used to say it, but like, oh man, she's so dark, like, look at her. That was the cuss. That was the way that I used to be cussed, was because I was dark skinned. I was darker than a lot of people. But now I want to tell y'all, you can kiss my ass, because I love being dark skinned. I wouldn't want to be any other skin tone. I would even, like, I want to be darker, to be honest. Like, I love going, when I went on holiday last year, I came back with a nice dark skinned tan, yes god. And I just want to let you girls and guys out there who are dark skinned, embrace it. Being dark skinned is beautiful, because that's what people want. People go on holiday to get darker, but you've already got it, so just embrace it, to be honest. And it's something that I'm really happy with, that now I'm dark skinned. And I know it sounds quite sad that, oh my gosh, you used to be ashamed of your skin tone. Yes, I'm being honest, like, because people used to taunt me about it, it didn't make things, it wasn't easy for me to like feel comfortable in my own skin. But now I can 100% say I am comfortable being dark skinned. And if you're dark skinned, girl, you fine. Boy, you fine. So it's just one of those things, just, you know, enjoy being dark skin. Another insecurity is stretch marks. Yes, I have stretch marks. I have stretch marks on my legs. I have them on my chest, like on my boob area, and like the leg one, I'm not that bothered about it, but I think it's mainly on my boobs because I don't have big breasts, so I don't understand why I've got stretch marks. Because usually you would think that, oh, you would get stretch marks because your skin is stretching, and I haven't got big boobs, so I used to think like, oh my gosh, why have I got stretch marks on my boobs? Like, I'm not fat, I haven't got big breasts, but I don't know why I've got it. And it was something that, like, I used to, like, want to cut, like, always used to wear, like, tops that would cover my chest and everything like that. But then I just got bored of it. Like, you know what? Everyone has stretch marks. Yes, I have stretch marks on my boobs, even though they're not big. But I just had to just accept it. And I did try use bio oil and stuff. It didn't really help that much. And especially when I went on holiday last year, because the top part of my chest got darker, but then my boob area was really light, so it showed even more. So it kind of looked a bit, like, you could see the stretch marks a lot more. But it's got to a point where I don't really care. Like, I'll wear low tops that would show, like, my upper chest area, and people would see my stretch marks. People would even be like to me, why have you got stretch marks? Like, you have no breast. And I'll be like, okay, yeah, thanks, I already know that. Like, I can see that. You didn't need to tell me. But yeah, I have stretch marks. Insecurities. Now I'm going to talk about fears. I have a lot of fears. One of my main fears are cats. I'm not the typical black person that people say, oh my god, they're scared of dogs. No. This girl isn't scared of dogs. She is scared of cats. She is terrified of cats. Like, literally, I could be walking in the dark and the first thing that will come, I don't even think about, oh my gosh, there could be someone that would attack me. I think about cats. I know it sounds sad, like, but because you just get some cats out there, they're evil, man. Like, not even the stereotypical thing like, hey, you say a black cat is a witch. No, I'm scared of just cats in general that is going to come and scratch me, jump on me, pounce on me. Yeah, I just don't like cats, to be honest. My next one is pigeons. I hate pigeons. Like, the other day I was in town with my girl, you know, if you watch this, you know what it's about. I was with you, and she even saw me, like, a pigeon came near me and I was like, we're not dogs like that. I don't like pigeons. Like, no, if they could be extinct, then I really wouldn't mind. It wouldn't bother me, to be honest. It'll make my life a lot much easier. Another fear of mine is not making it to heaven. Yes, for those who know or may not know, I'm a Christian, so, you know, not making it to heaven is kind of a scary thing, because, you know, the only place, other places, you know, I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, I gotta make it to heaven, so I gotta be a good Christian. Another thing, oh, this sounds really stupid, but I've been thinking about it a lot recently, and I have a fear about sitting on the toilet sometimes. This isn't public toilets, because, you know, I don't sit on public toilets. You know, you gotta do the squat, because, you know, that shit is dirty. But yeah, I'm scared of sitting on the toilet sometime, because I'm scared that a snake will come up the toilet. I think this phobia came from watching Snakes on a Plane, because if you have watched it, you know when the snake came out of the toilet and kind of bit the man's penis. Yeah, that wasn't nice. So I kind of get scared that a snake is gonna come and bite my ass or my So yeah, sometimes I sit on the toilet and I'm like, oh my god, something can come out of the toilet. So I make sure I do my thing quick and I'm out. So that is another fear of mine. Another fear is I think is a general one that everyone has a fear of, and that's of losing someone that you love, as in like death and something and things like that. Yeah, that's a big fear of mine. Peeves. I have a phobia of holes. There's I think it's tryphobia. Yeah, I'm not going to go online and find the actual proper name. I think that is the name, because if I do type it into Google, which I've done before, and Google Images brings up the picture and I start to itch and shake. So it's like, basically of tight, like, holes that are really close to each other. Thinking of it now is making me itch. And yeah, let's just stop talking about that. I have that phobia. Another phobia and pet peeve of mine is, you know, people that chew out loud. I don't get why you're consuming something in your mouth and I can hear that. Breathe. It gives me the worst headache. It really irritates me. Like, it just makes my skin crawl. Like, I don't understand. My mum does it. Like, she'll be eating, what can she be eating? Like, say she's eating like meat or something, you know, something tough, like shaki, goat meat, beef or something, and she'll be chewing it, and I can't, yeah, and I'm like, woman, what are you doing? Like, I don't need to hear your consumption of your food. Yes, I don't like it. So if you're around me, please eat quietly, because I don't need to hear that. I don't like it, okay? But yeah, guys, I think that's all that I have, that my insecurities, my fears and my phobias. I hope that I haven't offended anyone with any of these insecurities, fears and phobias that I have. But if I have, I'm sorry. But these are the things that have affected me in life. And like I said, if you guys have some insecurities, fears and phobias that you don't mind putting out there on YouTube, and you have a YouTube channel, then I'd love to hear yours, to see if yours are like a bit weirder than mine, because let me not lie, mine are really weird. Like, why are you scared to sit on the toilet? But yeah, that is one of the fears that I have, fears and phobias that I have. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more videos like this on my She Speaks Out series, then make sure to comment down below, and do not forget to like, subscribe and comment. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time.